bias, intercept. Hmm. 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 Yes. There's no particular definition, ma. This is only the definition. It's the bias, it's the coefficient. Okay. And everything here all are written. Slope is responsible for rotation, intercept responsible for lift the line. Everything is written here. That is. Only the thing is you need to, yesterday we completed now. Everything I articulated in the documentation already. And everything is provided. Whatever you done, everything. That is. Chalo. This is very, very important. Which is the ground truth data, which is the predictions are very, very important. టైం సిరీస్లో కూడా లీనియర్ రిగ్రెషన్ ఉంటుంది మా చిన్న చేంజ్ అంతే హర్షిని టైం సిరీస్ కూడా లీనియర్ రిగ్రెషన్ ఫార్ములా సేమ్ ఓకేనమ్మా టైం సిరీస్ నేర్చుకోవాలంటే లీనియర్ రిగ్రెషన్ రావాలమ్మా యూ వాంట్ టు లెర్న్ ద టైం సిరీస్ ఫస్ట్ యూ టు లెర్న్ ద linear regression because time series is a subject name. In that also we'll use linear regression only, but a small change that we'll discuss at the time. Okay na Marshini? Those who are asking questions respond that. అదేమా ఇప్పుడు నీకు ముందు లీనియర్ రిగ్రెషన్ అర్థం కావాలి కదా అది నేను చెప్పాలంటే ఎలా చూస్ చేసుకోవాలనేది టైం సిరీస్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తున్నాయి కదా నీకు అర్థమవుతుంది ఇప్పుడు నేను తక్కువ అని ఒకటి చెప్పింది అనుకో హర్షిని అది నీకు అర్థమవుతుందా కాదు యూనిట్ వెయిట్ దట్ పాయింట్ విచ్ started just now only. First understand the linear regression, then Tamil. Tamila. నాకు రాదు మా తమిళ్ నేర్పి నువ్వు తమిళ్ So those who are applying Cognify, na, I will share the outputs. You just enter that outputs, okay? Cognify internships, na, you're applying, na. So that I will upload that in the Google Classroom on the Saturday. The internships thing. Good, no? Do it. Any difficulties? Talk to me. Hmm. Okay. Tell me the story now. Generally, what is available? What is the name of that? Generally, we have input available, output available. Output is called what? Target. Okay. And that, in order to develop a model, which data will pass? Input and output. Input and output. Correct? Huh? And this output is called which data now? Actual. Which data? Actual output. Now model, what will give model? Prediction. That's called what? Y prediction. Now compare which one? Actual with Y prediction. Say it again. Articulate and say it. If anyone asks you how machine learning model will work, how can you say? Not important. Tell me this. Hmm. That is also ground truth only, no? Hmm. Hmm. Only input, huh? Hmm. See, think like a generalized real case. You want to train your brother, you'll pass only questions, huh? Question nothing but who here? X. Answer nothing but who here? Y. Imagine like that. Think like that. Now tell me. Like here. Wait, what? Now tell me, frame it. Frame your own sentence. How you explain to your friend how the machine learning model will develop. Tell me like that. Tell me how machine learning model will develop. Hmm. Come on. Uh, hmm. 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 Train the model. Then how can you compare? Suppose after model trained, which data will pass? X only. And then model will give some output. That output is called what? By prediction. And that compared to with whom? Tell me that again. Half only telling. Remaining of I am telling. Now tell me entire thing. Uh, how machine learning model will develop? Who will tell? Bol. Hmm. 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 With why actually you will get by prediction? Huh? Hmm. Hmm. No, not like that. First you need to train the model. Then you need to test the model. You may divide into two things. First you need to train the model. To train करने के लिए क्या क्या चाहिए? X, Y. To test के लिए क्या चाहिए? Only X ना रे. अरे you will pass mode या? You will pass question ना? Who is the PM ना? Why you are confusing? अरे you want to train, you want test रे. Suppose I want to conduct the exam, I will give answers. Huh? What I will give? Questions only ना? That बोलना is a common sense only ना? Now tell me again. Who will tell now? Mrutyunjay, come on. Hmm. 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 Once model is developed, will pass only which data, ma? Input data only. This is a here only you see. I given the, what is the definition of linear regression? I given the question, I given the answer. Now what is I am asking again? What is the definition of linear regression only, na? That only, na, model development. You are my models. Okay, not that models. Okay. You are my models. That is. So I am given the question, I am giving the answer. Now you understood or not, you trained or not, again how can I check? Again I am not to pass the data. Now this is the level 1. Tomorrow I will give the new question. Then your brain is, imagination power is there or not? Your brain is understand the patterns or not? How can I know? That is when I pass the unseen data. Tomorrow a sir not cover this question in the class. That question will pass. So two types of questions we can pass now. One is known question, another one is unknown question. So first will pass which question? Known question only. If known question, if you say correctly, then okay, better. If known question also you don't know anything, then katam jindai. Like that. Like that we need to test the model. Generalized case, generalized scenarios. How real time works. That's all. Don't think like that you are learning the subject. Think like that, generalize the things. How we are teaching suppose a dog is there, how you are teaching the dog? Ball you will do like this, and again what you will do? Bring it. So trained, like that. Same way like this one. Clear, right, online people? So like this is, note on this. Suppose social media, TV, newspaper, sales. Sales is called Y actual. Now, so imagine that you predicted linear regression model called beta naught plus beta 1 into x1, beta 2 into x2, beta 3 into x3. Assume that you got already the values, but our main goal is what? How to find those values. Remember that. But here only assume that. Here only assume that. Now give the some values. Do it fast. 300, 400, 500, 1000 is the data. Now, but model is giving how much data? That is, do that. Just take some data. Just take some data. Just take some data. Social media, TV, newspaper, sales. Just write some data. Do it. Because you'll not get a chance with pen and paper once you are going to the IT industry. Here you need to learn how the model is working. The connecting the dots you should not miss. This is my assumption, ma. I thought this is my model. This is my model. Now pass the values, get the Y predictions. Pass the value, get the Y prediction. Tell me the answers. What is this answer? 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 Tell me this. Tell me that. Do it. Tell me all. First one is 8,000. Very good, Suyandu. 8,000. Second one is అదేనా ఓకే సో దిస్ విల్ బి దెన్ దీస్ ఆర్ ఆల్ కంపల్సరీ సబ్జెక్ట్స్ ఓకే సో ప్రో ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఇస్ ఫైన్ ఐ ట్రై టు డు సంథింగ్ సో కంప్యూటర్ సెక్యూరిటీ ఇస్ ఆల్సో సోషల్ బేసిక్ ఐ వుడ్ లైక్ టు అగైన్ చెప్తాను చెప్తాను సెకండ్ వన్ వాట్ మా పోలో సెకండ్ వన్ ఓకే అప్రాక్సిమేట్లీ 8,000 ఓకే నెక్స్ట్ So you understood what we are doing? 150, huh? 150, both are coming? Zubaira. Assumption, assumption. That's what I'm telling, assumption. No, no, no. Our goal is what? Our goal is what? We'll find. You are not understanding. We will find, ma. But as of now, assumption karo. After finding, imagine that these are the values. But we'll find. In order to find only, you need to understand this. Getting, huh? Don't think about how 150 are coming. Online students. What I'm saying, ma, these are the assumptions. Are you following? Say yes. You are only concentrating on here only. You are only concentrating here only, ma. 100, 50, 100 are assumptions. These are my assumptions, ma. You know assumption meaning? I'm imagining. Okay, we'll find out. That's my assumption. It's the assumption, ma. Assumption. You can imagine small, small things then. You want only 10, 5, huh? Imagine that also. Okay. Arre baap re. Shuvendu. What is the problem, re? We will find. This is only linear regression method, ra. Baap re. Chi, 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 chi. Arre naina. I'm not getting why you're not understanding this. Huh? We are, Arre we'll find, ra. Arre baap re. We'll find, re. There's a method is there, ma. We'll find it. I'm not getting why you're not understanding this. Arre we will find it, ma. We will find it. अरे थोड़ा संभाल करो ना एक 1 hour वेट करो ना अरे we'll find it ma if I'll show you out now you'll katam yours I don't know why you're not understanding बाप रे I'm saying that is assumption means you're not listening at all look at the board अरे 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 you need to do this much ma you need to do all these things in order to find out that अरे why you're not listening me ma see what is the beta not formula again a formula what is the beta 1 formula there's a method is there, you are not listening at all. You need to do all these things. No one will teach this. This is a formula. You need to find out this. In order to find out this, you need to know first what is happening. Arre baap re. I'm saying assumption means why will assumption ma? I am doing assumption karo. Now we will find means why you're not understanding that word. You know we will means. You need to wait na. You need to do this. This you will do now. Huh? This is all calculations now. Huh? All the calculations you will do now. Huh? In order to you do this, you need to understand some story, na? Arre, why are interrupting the same question only? Why these values are coming? How these values are coming? What the assumption, re? The formula is there in the assumptions. Assumption also reasonable. Assumptions also is like this. Arre baap re. You're annoying ma today. So much annoying today. Huh? You take any value. Say, I am taking this value. First understand how model will work. You take any value here. If you don't know that, how can I teach ma? You take any value. You want take 1, take 1. You want take 5, take 5. You want to take 2 or take 2. Take any values. That is not the matter. You take 2 also. That is not the matter. That we will find. That is only our main algorithm is that only. Na? Shuvendra is asking keep on only one question only. How we will find? How we will find? Now Suraj is asking. Naina is asking. I don't know how you are getting or not. Are you getting ma? Suraj, Shuvendu, Naina. These values we will find. Okay. These values we will find. You need to just wait for 1 hour. Okay. These values will find. I am saying that assumption. You are asking, interrupting me same question. How can I respond? We are just doing rough work. Imagine that you have 1 lakh observations are there. 1 lakh observations do pen and paper. Imagine the real time. Why? Sorry, this value is also my assumptions only. Why you are not asking how these values are coming? Why you are not asking? Huh? This Rohit Sharma data, na? Not, na? This is also my assumption, no? Arre, baap re. Loading so much, ma. Assumption means now, as of now, sorry, the assumption is doing. You already traveled with 3 months and you are in the square one only again. You are the square one only. Yesterday only I showed you. That is. Again I will show you. At least. You will wait for that. Again read this. Read that again. Read that. So some students are want to move our batch. I asked them what they said reply. Python, Pandas, NumPy, Matplotlib, EDA, 50% statistics, SQL in 1 month. Linear regression is the 3rd day, 2nd day. And you are not waiting for 1 hour also, 1 extra day also. Arre baap re. Just wait, ma. Just wait. Just follow that. You just need some wait. That's all. You already waited 10 minutes. You wasted the 10 minutes, my 10 minutes. Okay? You wasted my 10 minutes. Now tell me the answers. If calculations are big, acha, check some random values. I'm again taking random values. Amma, one person is given the values. 50100, 40100, 480. This one, na? 4th one, na? 80100. Next. 37600. This is affected by whom? If I change the values, again values will be changed. First understand that. If you change the values, the output will be changed. Now error. Error formula is y actual minus y prediction. What is the error formula? Y actual minus y predictions. Y actual minus y prediction. Now you will compare these two values. Now you will say error 1, error 2, error 3, error 4, error 5. Finally, you will take the mean error. You will take the average of the error. If that error is so small, then model is Good. If error is so high, that model is bad. Clear? Huh? Online students. Evaluation metrics. Metrics will do. Metrics are there. But our common sense saying that only, no? What our common sense saying? This value is very huge. This value very huge. All are very, very huge, that is. So like that we'll calculate. But there is a one disadvantage is there. What is the disadvantage? There is a point, the error might be zero, total error might be. Agree with me or not? Total error. When you combine all the errors, there might be a chance that total error become zero. With some values, okay, some values might be goes positive. Not here. Generalized case. Generalized case. Some value might be higher, some value might be lower. The total error become what happened? Zero. This is the same case we have seen in the statistics. Where? Mean deviation. The mean deviation, there is some point, the deviation become what happened? Zero. Deviation nothing but what? Change. Error nothing but what? Change only. Na? There is a mean deviation. Mean deviation nothing but what? An observation is deviating from the mean. Here what is the change? The output is how much deviating from the original output. The output is, imagine that. You predicted, think like that. The original value is 2. Original value is 3. Now you predicted this is 3. This is 2. This is the original. This is prediction. How much is the error? 2 minus 3. Kitna? Minus 1. 3 minus 2. Kitna? We are seeing the error. But when you calculate the total error, what is the answer? 0. So there might be a chance the total error might be 0. So that's why what we done there. Mean deviation ke aage baat. That is also done, na? And then next what? Bolo. First we done mean deviation. Next absolute. Next variance. Why here plus or minus both are there? What is our main goal? Convert minus to plus. But this other drawback is there. Then what we done next? Square. So here also we need to do error square. What we need to do? Very, very important interview question. Why people are doing the square of the errors? Okay, na? Write it. Very, very important interview question. So error equal to y actual minus y prediction. Understand the current concept. Okay. Everything will be aa jayega in your lab. Y actual minus y prediction. For every observation, we have actual output, and for every observation, model will give the prediction. You know that. It is happened by observation by observation, correct? It happened by. Now suppose 1000 observations are there. How many errors will form? Bolo, 1000 errors. 1000 observations, 1000 predictions, 1000 errors. So for every observation has actual output. For every observation, model will give prediction. What is the error formula? Bolo everyone, what is the error formula? Y actual minus y prediction. Very good. Error 1, error 2, error 3. Lego. Error 1 equal to ya1, yp1. Error 2 equal to ya2, yp2. Error 3 equal to ya3 yp3 फटाफट error 4 equal to ya4 yp4 because linear regression is the as biggest mathematics. You need to understand that maths. Linear regression has the more mathematics. I will teach mathematics. You learn now. Error 5 equal to y actual minus ypy. So clear this. No doubts in this. So we done about error. And we know error might be 0. And we know what we need to do. Error square. Acha, when you add the total error, what could be, how can you write the summation formula? This summation of I equal to 1 to 5 y a I minus y p I. Correct? Now write it. Total error formula. So total error formula equal to summation of I equal to 1 to n y a I minus y p I. Easy only. That is. Do it, mathematics, understand it. Y a I minus y p I. So this is about the error story. This is about the error story. So what is our main goal? Find the coefficients. Okay. Find the good coefficients. Then what is the rule to reduce the error? The coefficient should be, what should the coefficient should do? Reduce the error. Now in the first part, we fix our goal is what? Finding the good coefficients. Now second part, we applied one condition. What is the condition? Finding the good coefficients to reduce the error. Definition is changed now a little bit. Now next. I'm moving next ma. Okay now. Online students. Chalo. Now problem of the total error. You no need to write this. We already know that is. Just read it. Tell me problem of the total error. What is the problem? Total error nothing but summation of individual error. Some error might be give the positive value, some error might be give the negative value. When you add, there might be a chance the total error becomes 0. You are seeing the error, but your mathematics saying that no error, then katam chindai. Because machine learning is mathematics, no? With our eyes, we are seeing what? Error. That is. So that is the problem. Tell me what is the total error problem? Some errors might be positive, some error might be negative. When you summation, the total will become 0. That's why what will do ma? Square. And that total error is there na? And that name is called what? Sum of square errors. Look at the board. Very, very fancy term. First, look at the board. YA, YP, error. Then what we are doing? Square. Then what we are doing? What is the full form? Sum of square of errors. Say it. Sum of square of errors. Do it. Fancy term. Sum of squares of errors. SSE. Error 1, error 2, error 3. Square karo, add karo. Tell me the formula. You have 1 minute time. That will do. Next. One will do. Sum of squares of errors. Actual minus prediction square. Actual minus prediction square. Add karo. Tell me the formula. This is called errors. Huh? This is called square errors. Huh? This is called sum of square errors. Let us step by step unit. Otherwise, after 1 month, you will forget it. What is SSE? Sum of squares of error. पहले errors लाओ, बाद में square करो, बाद में sum करो. Simple. Look at board here. First पहले errors. Next square errors. Next sum of square errors. Correct? Huh? Do it with your own way. Slowly. Error, square error. If you are lazy to take 5 errors, take at least 3 errors. I know you are lazy. At least try 3 errors. One error only. Amma, Ayman. Ayman to her. If lazy as a human, physically human, that Ayman is the brother of that laziness. And Srutilaya is the sister. Error 1, error 2, error 3. Square error karo. When you play the cricket, na, the lazy fellows always in the circle only, na. The lazy fellows always in the circle only. That's why I will not take them into my team. I will always put in the lazy fellows in the, as a keeper and in the circle only. If you are a good batsman. One day we need to play cricket by going to ground. So many years are happened to play cricket. Next Sunday. So many years are happened. But I will do only batting only. Don't make me run. Don't make me bowl. Box cricket, box cricket is best. No, one top catch. Ayman, Ayman, Ayman is empire. Empire. Ayman is empire. We'll divide into 2 teams. Okay. And we'll pay the one bet match. I will only pay. Okay. Yeah, Manish will plan. Now next put setting mean square error. Mean means nothing but what, ma? Simply 1 by n. 1 by n. That is simply mean square error. Mean square error. Mean square error. These are all the terms you need to remember. Interview questions. Hmm. Hmm. R2 and so next root mean square error. Root means smart. Root karo. That's all. Root mean square error. Like variance and standard deviation only, na? Same exactly that only. Similar to that. Maya. Now this is the overall one. This you need to remember. Tell me in this. First, what will come? Error. What is the error? Y actual minus Y prediction. Next what? Error square. Next what is that? Error square. Then Y actual minus Y prediction whole square. Next, all the observations sum karo. What is that come? SSC. SSC full form what? Sum of square errors. Next mean karna. What is that name? Mean square error. Next root karna. Root mean square error. This is all you need to implement with Python code. Okay na? Error karna, square karna, sum karna, root karna. Okay, I hate the methods na. How you are doing with pen and paper? Exactly you need to take. YA you written na one value, minus you written na minus, one value written na one other value, square you written na square, root, that everything you need to do. That will do. A very, very important thing is, look at the board. This error also called some textbook they will call residual. What they will call? Residual. Residual. Error also called what ma? Residual. So sum of square errors is there na? Residual errors they will say that. RSC also. Residuals. Sum of residuals. SSR like that they will say that. So don't confuse the some textbooks. But look at the formula. Look at the formula. How it will look like? Y actual minus Y prediction whole square. That's all. If it is there, everything is good. Suppose we know that how errors will form. Single observation. Correct? Huh? Y actual, Y prediction. This observation compare who will form? Error will form. And next this observation compare who will form? Another error. All the error combined to what will form? Total error. So the single error is called loss function. What is called? Loss. How much is the loss? How much is the loss? The total error is called the cost function. The total error is what ma? Cost. So how much total cost is happened? So single function, single error nothing but what ma? Loss. Total nothing but what ma? Cost. So this mean square error is there na? And that is called our cost function. That is mean square error, not root. Root is our for our we are doing just like that. Ultimately we'll use what variance only. Variance is nothing but what ma? MSC. Mean square error. Getting my ideas. So write this. I'm written here. After that you note down. Okay. Error also called what ma? Single error called what ma? So sum of square errors also called what ma? Residual sum of squares. E1, E2 resembles with what ma? R1, R2. Getting a? So error also called what ma? Residual. Okay na? Single error also called what ma? Loss function. You said SSC. So SSC now change into what ma? RSC. Residual sum of squares. Now E1, E2, E3 changes to what ma? R1, R2, 3. So MSC also called what ma? Cost function. Cost function nothing but what ma? Sum of all the losses. It is denoted with J. Denoted with J. Same formula only but J. Denoted with J. Don't ask me why J. I also don't know. Okay. So I searched for this, but I never get anything. J. He given some random name. J. Okay. So write it. Cost function equal to J is equal to 1 by n. Now today onwards you will all write up small. Every write up you need to write what's covered in the class. Otherwise you forget the mathematics. The only the difference between other students and my students is the mathematics from scratch level in the machine learning algorithms. Imagine that anyone can learn the ML algorithm with Python. Like I shared in the screenshot, no? That in the WhatsApp group. 13 ML algorithms, only 40 lines. That is 3 lines for one algorithm. Anyone can do. Okay. But you should be different. How to develop the model. How to develop the model. Now this is square is there. Always remember that square RMSE is the term. There is no definition of RMSE actually. Okay. There is no definition of RMSE. We have standard, we need to take MSE only. In the Python also, in the method, there is no RMSE. First you need to find out MSE only. The methods itself, there is no RMSE. RMSE is just, what is the difference between, I am taking 25 I am taking root 25. Both are same only, na? Both are same only. I am just applying the root. Because now tomorrow one thing is there, suppose 36 is there. Who is greater, 25 or 36? 36. When apply root, anything will change. Anything will change. Nothing will change. Now these all are what? Scaling down or scaling up. Scaling down or scaling up. That's all. That only. What is the good example? You suppose Shuvendu going to on moon. Shuvendu will change, huh? But Shuvendu weight will be change. If Shuvendu has is equal 60 kgs and the moon is how many kgs? 6 kgs. How many kgs? 6 kgs. But Shuvendu only. Like that. So, but that's why RMSE is our only RMSE. We are other value. Here again you are comparing like this. You are talking about units. Here is error, ma. It is error. It is error. It is what happened error. Now Shuven is understand different way. He is connecting the dots with the statistics is confusing. Statistics and regression. Okay. Here statistics, you are taking the one column data, you are taking the variance. Here you are taking what? Error. Error of what? Actual minus prediction, na? Actual minus prediction. It is error. It is a different. It is not data points. It is output. It is what happened? Output. How much is that is deviating? How much that is deviating? That's all. That is about the output. Getting ama? Statistics is the just analogy. In order to remember this. In order to remember this. But don't go to the statistics way. That is different and this is different. So MSE only the cost function. And the cost function power is how much, ma? Square. And the linear regression is what is that, ma? Line. Line nothing but power is how much, ma? 1. Square nothing but what is the diagram, ma? How the diagram look like? We discussed this. Square hai to how diagram look like? Parabola. Very good. Power equal to 1. Linear. Power equal to 1. Linear. Power equal to 2. Parabola. Power equal to what, ma? Parabola or circle. Parabola. If you go one more round, what will come? Circle aa jayega. Now cost function also look like parabola. Very, very important interview question. The cost function look like parabola. Now tell me the cost function formula. Everyone, J is equal to 1 by n summation y actual minus y prediction whole square. Correct? Huh? Now here, what is y prediction equation generally? Who is y prediction? Nothing but y prediction nothing but linear regression model. Na? Who are giving yp? Linear regression. What is the linear regression equation? Tell me. Beta naught plus b1. So minus तो complete करे तो it will come like this. Beta naught minus beta 1 into x1. Suppose only I am taking only these two. Correct? Correct? Actual formula plus now minus is multiplied now. That I open the bracket. That's why minus I have written. I open the brackets. Getting amma? This is the cost function. I have written yp here. Then yp what happened? Ya beta naught and beta 1. Now here what are the known? What are the unknowns? Tell me. Unknowns are what? Beta naught and beta 1. Knowns are what? Ya and x1. So beta naught, beta 1. Now z also what happened now? 1 unknown. So your diagram will be look like this. Very, very important interview question. The diagram. The cost function diagram like this. 3 unknowns. X-axis, y-axis, z-axis. Now the parabola will go like this. Parabola will go like this. Combination of 3. Combination of 3. One is beta naught, one is beta 1, one is j. Unknown, na? X1 you know, y you know. What are the unknowns? Beta naught, beta 1, j. You need to find out the beta 1, beta naught such way that j should be what? Minimum. Minimum. J nothing but error, na? Who is J? Error. What is our main goal? Reduce error. Who will responsible? Beta naught and beta 1. Understand na? Beta naught and beta 1 are the responsible. That is. So here, but yeah, here for simplicity I am taking only beta naught, beta 1. Real time only beta naught, beta 1 exists. Huh? Real time. 100 columns hai to 100 coefficients. 200 columns hai to will able to visible? No. That's why the cost function look like this actually. Cost function. Seeing line is changing, then error is stop, going, what happened? Down error. Seeing now line is changing. How line is changing? M and B, slope and bias. These values are changing. Who will change? Line will change. We already know. And line, good line is affected to whom? Errors. Errors what happen? Reduce. Getting idea? Now we want what? Line. Who is responsible for line? Beta naught and B, coefficients. As beta naught and beta 1 changes, who will change? Line will change. When line changes, who will change? Error will change. Then error will minimize. That is our best fit line. That's our. Now say the mantra. It's a type of mantra. Tell me, what is the mantra? When beta naught and beta 1 changes, who will change? When line changes, who will change? So error minimize kya rahe to? We got the best fit. And this is the diagram. Error, let's going on. Why 3D diagram means? Because data points are so much high now, as well as columns are also so huge. But important interview question, cost function look like what? Parabola. Why parabola? Because power is equal to how much? 2. Power is equal to how much? 2. Getting them online, people. Now, this is our main goal. Write the main goal now. Now, this is the proper main goal you need to write in the interviews. Find the suitable coefficients in order to minimize the cost function. That is our main goal. Today, everyone should understand about your linear regression understanding. The pen and paper. I will read each and every notebook tomorrow. Your understanding. What did you understand? How the model will develop? What is the linear regression? Why we are squaring the errors? What is our main goal? Getting them online, people. Very, very important, ma. Any doubts, talk to me. And the starting days, you need to understand how the model will develop. Otherwise, there's no use, na. What is our main goal? Minimize the, who should minimize? Cost ray. Who should minimize? Coefficient will not minimize. Coefficient you need to find out. Coefficient will minimize. Okay, who will minimize? Coefficient. Who should minimize? Cost function. Tell me again. What is the goal? Minimize the, again, minimize the, Pakka. Now look at the board. Look at the board. We want to minimize the J. Correct? Pakka. Online students. Minimize the J. No doubts in that. Minimum. Minimum means at minimum level, what is the slope? At the minimum level, what is the slope, re? Varna. 0, re. 0. A well is there, well. Go minimum point. Slope is there, huh? Common sense. Huh? A big, hollow is there. Here, what is there? Minimum point. Slope is there, huh? Draw a line. Slope is there, huh? No. Suppose there's a guy, sir. No, sir, that's not a minimum. This is a minimum. This is a minimum, huh? Draw a tangent. You'll see a slope, huh? Like that. So, what is the logic? At minimum point, what is 0? Slope is 0. So, first point is what? We want to minimize the cost function. Second point is what? What is the meaning of minimum? Who will 0? Slope is 0. What is the meaning of the minimum? Suppose you got married, you got one child, now child is coming and asking, Papa bolo, what is the meaning of minimum? What you will say? Flat line. Flat line nothing but what? Slope equal to 0. Okay, now he will say that my physics are told that slope equal to 0 is the minimum point. Is that correct? Correct or wrong? Correct. Now he'll ask you, explain me. How will explain? How will explain? Huh? You'll go to well and don't push him in the well. Don't push him in the well, okay? So, minimum point means slope equal to 0. Chalo, we'll prove it. Slope equal to 0. I only will explain. I need to explain to you and your kids also, na? Slope equal to 0. Y is equal to x square is the equation. y is equal to x square equation. What is that parabola? Now what is the minimum point here? 0. Minimum point is equal to 0. Minimum point means nothing but what? Slope equal to what? 0. Slope equal to 0. Then what is that meaning? For this equation, the slope value becomes 0 at x equal to 0. What is the meaning of this? For this equation, slope is 0. Okay? Slope is 0 when? Where x is equal to 0. Here, this is x point, huh? This is also x point, huh? This is also x point only, na? Everything is equation, huh? This equation has the slope equal to kitna? 0, where x equal to 0. That's why this is called minimum point. That's why it is called minimum point. Again, I am repeating. Look at the board. Again, I am repeating. Simple question. First question. The question number 1. What is the minimum point of this equation? Everyone. What is the minimum point? Everyone know 0 is the minimum point. Everyone knows. You need to justify that. Minimum point is 0. What is the definition of that? For this equation, if you calculate the slope, okay, for this equation, calculate the slope becomes 0. The slope becomes 0 where which point? At x is equal to 0. That's why x is equal to 0, what we call? Minimum point. If suppose if you calculate the slope, if slope is equal to 0, if x is equal to 2, then 2 is what? Minimum point. At which level the slope becomes 0? At which level the slope becomes 0? That is called which point? Minimum point. Correct? Huh? Now how can you calculate the slope for this? Now third question is what? How to calculate the slope? Differentiation. How to calculate the slope? Differentiation. We know what is the slope formula? The rate of change in delta y. Yesterday we learned delta y by delta x. Delta y by delta x nothing but what? Dy by dx. So that's why in order to calculate the slope, what we need to do? Differentiation we need to do. That differentiation you need to make equal to what? 0. Then you will get a minimum point. That is the logic, na? For minimum point, slope equal to kitna? 0. You are calculating the slope. Then what need to do? Equal to 0. Now, karo, y is equal to x square. The differentiation equal to 2x. Differentiation equal to what, ma? This is slope. This equal to what? Y. To find the minimum point. To find the, now equal to 0, then x equal to kitna? Correct aa gaya na? That is the proof. Getting this logic? Again I am repeating. Very, very simple, ma. In order to find the minimum point, first what we need to calculate? Slope. What we need to calculate? Slope. Then what we need to do? Slope equal to make into 0. Then automatically who will come? Minimum point will come. Who will come? Minimum point. That is the logic. Simple. In order to find the minimum point, first what we need to do? Slope. We know that at minimum point slope kitna? Then equal to 0. Then who will come? Minimum point. Getting idea? That's why y is equal to x square. You are saying that minimum point is equal to 0. Minimum point equal to, you are giving the answer. But justification, where is the justification? क्या करना? Slope करना. क्या करना? What is the slope? Y dash equal to 2x. Slope equal to क्या करना? 0. Then what will come? x is equal to, and that is only your answer. Getting the idea? So again tell me, in order to find, what we need to find out? Slope. In order to slope, what we need to do? 0. Then what will come? Now tell me, what is our main goal? To find the coefficients in order to reduce the, in order to minimize the, क्या minimize करना? J minimize करना. J minimize, if any point you want to get minimum, क्या calculate करना? Slope. So which slope you need to calculate? J का slope. So J dash you need to calculate करना, and that equal to क्या करना? 0 करना. Understood now? So in order to get the coefficients, what we need to do? Differentiation of cost function करना. What we need to do? Differentiation of. Shivendu, coming your favorite topic. Okay, क्या करना? Cost function minimize करना means slope calculate करना. But unfortunately, the slope j equal to, how many values are there? Unknown values. Beta naught and beta 1. So direct slope is not possible. We need to do partial differentiation करना. 2 by the partial differentiation करना. Partial differentiation 2 beta naught by 2 j equal to 0 करना. Then who will come? Beta naught will come. 2 b1 by 2 j equal to 0 करना. Then who will come? Beta 1 will come. This much drama we need to do tomorrow. Getting? So today you need to learn how to do the differentiation. Simple, small. Okay now? Today discuss with your friends how to do the differentiation. Chalo. I hope you enjoy the session. Thank you so much. Make sure that I want all the your understanding, your understanding, everyone, your understanding, your understanding, I need required, Chalo, thank you.